Hey everyone, how's it going? I am here with a review of two razors today. What I'm going to be doing is shaving side by side with them. I'm not going to do a two-handed shave, but I will be shaving with two different razors, and both of them are from Ikon. One is the OSS, Open Comb Closed Comb Head, and the other is the Shavecraft Open Comb Closed Comb Head. Two very different razors, but they are excellent razors. I'm going to be using both of them with the Ikon Bulldog handle. These razors are marketed differently and are actually really different. If you want to take a look at the OSS head, as you can see, the cap has these two bars here alongside the center post, which fit into those two slots on the head. And if you can see the head, as you can see, the open comb is there, and it's actually an awful lot like the Gillette new long comb, and then the closed comb side is almost exactly like a Gillette Tech. And so this is going to be a little bit more aggressive. This is going to be a little bit more mild. If you want to see my OSS shave, you can click this link below. The second head that I'll be shaving with is the Ikon Shavecraft head, which is completely different. If you look at it in profile, it has sort of a mustache type design, which means that it curls up on the end there, the safety bar. But it's machined differently. It's got a 3-post design rather than the post and slot, which fits into these 3 holes right here. And you can see the design of the actual head is really different. This is the closed comb side, and this is the open comb side. The teeth on this side, it's just a totally different shape. Now, Ikon markets these differently. This is more of the budget razor. This is, I wouldn't call it a top-end razor, but because when I think of top-end razors, I think of razors that cost $500–600. The Ikon OSS set costs somewhere around $205, and the Shavecraft, I'm not sure what the set costs, but I think the head and the cap only cost about $45 or $50. So they market this as sort of the bargain, if you will, the lower quality razor. And this one here is stainless. This Ikon doesn't say what it is. It's not aluminum. The weight, this is actually more. This is 34 grams. This, I think, is 28. So the Shavecraft is actually a heavier head. That's probably because it's just more massive. It has a lot more mass to it right in this section here than the OSS does. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the Ikon Bulldog handle for both and a Gillette Silver Blue for both. And I will start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lather my face, and I will shave 1/2 with the OSS set, and just a 2-pass shave today. That's all I'll be doing. And I will start off with the open comb on the side. The open comb here will be with the grain, and then the closed comb will be against the grain. And I'll shave 1/2 with the grain, and then I'll switch the handle to the other head, shave the other half as well. Alright, so I'm just going to whip up really quick lather. And while I'm doing that, big shout out to Justin Sullins for this Badger hairbrush. This is a Nathan Clark silver tip, and it is just a great brush. I have some in my bowl here, my Hoffert's bowl. I have some Soapy Bathman cedar and sandalwood, and as you can see, I've literally just been rubbing it for like a second now, and it's already building up a nice froth. But while I am, well, it's not building up a froth, it's building up more of a foam. You don't want froth, because froth indicates too much water, which means that there's a lot of air bubbles in it, which isn't going to give you the proper cushion that you need. And as you can see, I mean, almost instantly this is whipping up just a terrific lather. These silver tips really hold the soap differently than what a regular Badger would. I was not really a true believer. I didn't think that it made much of a difference, but Then I got a silver tip, and wow, what a difference. I've already done a pre-shave of a hot towel, and now just going to lather up here. You don't have to, you know, a lot of people say you want to scrub the soap so that it gets underneath all your hairs, lifts up the whiskers. You can do that. I've tried it both ways, and honestly, I don't see a difference when I really get in there versus when I just paint it on. And as a matter of fact, Gillette in their marketing said not to scrub it, but just to paint it on, because they said that's how their soap was designed. That's how the lather was designed by them. So what we're going to do, I'm all lathered up here real quick, and just take it with the grain. Everybody's facial hair grows in a different pattern. So mine grows down on my face. And it grows up on my neck. So when I go with the grain, I start by going down my cheeks, and then I go up my neck. That's one half done. The funny thing about my hair pattern is that it actually grows exactly like my friend Jim White's hair, and it's Jim White who got me introduced to these Ikon razors. This OSS set is actually the one that I had for sale in my previous video, which came from Jim, and it's mine. It's funny how that works. The Shavecraft is also from Jim, and I liked it so much. By the way, if you want to see my Shavecraft shave by itself, click this link. But I loved it so much that I wound up bidding on one in the Shave Gear raffle, and I got it, and I'm happy that I did. So I'm waiting for that to come in the mail. So thank you, Jim White, for opening up my world of razors. I used to be pretty much a vintage guy. I've shaved with a lot of vintage razors. I wouldn't say all of them because who could? There's too many. But as far as the Gillettes go, I've shaved with pretty much all the vintage American Gillettes. Wow. The Shavecraft, going with the grain, I've got to say, the Shavecraft feels as though it is not as aggressive. If you hear screaming in the background, it's my children. The Shavecraft is not as aggressive, I would say, as the OSS. It's a little bit smoother, I would say, for the open comb side. Now I'm just going to whip up a little bit of extra lather here, and then we're going to do second pass against the grain. No time flat for that. Once again, that beautiful silver tip just absolutely does a spectacular job. So I'm going to use the closed comb side now, which is like a tech. Whoops. I was going to go with the grain again. And we're going to go against the grain, which means if your hair grows down on your face, then going up with the razor means that you are against the grain. I'm going to tell you, as I shave with this OSS set, it literally feels pretty much exactly like I'm shaving with a new or with a tech. I mean, literally, it's amazing how they have copied the style. Super, super smooth shave against the grain with that tech side of the OSS. I mean, wow, feels great. Now I'm going to switch back over to the Shavecraft. I know it's a lot of work, but if I had 2 of the Bulldog handles, I would definitely have gone with the two-handed shave, but I wasn't anticipating doing this shave. Now this is the closed comb side of the Shavecraft. A little bit more aggressive. Than the OSS. A little bit more aggressive. Still very smooth. I would say that comparing the two, if you're looking at getting one or the other, it's really a matter of preference, but just in comparison, I like the overall feel of the Shavecraft better. It's heavier, it's a little bit more rounded. I think it's a little bit smoother on the face. But that being said, I think that the open comb side, I'm not going to put the cap back on, I'll just hold up the heads. But if you take a look at these two, this is the Shavecraft and this is the OSS. The open comb side, which is this side over here, is a little bit less aggressive than the open comb side of the OSS. But if you take a look at the closed comb sides, I'd say that the Shavecraft is a little bit more aggressive than the closed comb side of the OSS. So you have 2 excellent razor heads with both milder and more aggressive sides, and it's the same exact head, so you can change the way that you shave just by switching the razor head around on the handle. But not switching it on the handle, but switching your grip so that you're shaving with one side or the other, which is what we naturally do with shaving anyhow. But if you're looking for a simple, easy solution for getting 2 different shaves out of the same razor, and you don't want to go the adjustable route, this is a good option. And I would say for a budget, this is a really good razor. But this OSS, I think for the money, I think you're also getting a really good razor. With the OSS set, you get a handle, you get a cap, and you get 3 heads, which is the OSS open and closed comb head, which is a combo. Then you get the open comb head, which is like a new improved. And then you get the B1 head, which is Ikon's own design, and it's a really aggressive head. So I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, bang for your buck. Ikon razors is just a terrific way to go. The Ikon Bulldog handle is fantastic. I want to say it's 68 grams, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. So you pair 68 grams with a 28 gram razor head and you've got well over 100 grams. Or if you pair it with the 34 gram head, I mean, you're not looking at 100 grams, you're looking at about 85 grams. But then if you pair it with this 34 gram head, you're looking at over 100 gram razor. So if you want something heavier, you can go with the Shavecraft. and if that's what you like, I think that you'll be pleased. I'm not endorsed by Ikon. I'm not a paid spokesperson or anything. I'm just comparing these two razors, and I can tell you, both of these razors will find a spot in my rotation in my shaving den. I forgot to mention in my last video the feel of the razors on the face. As I compare both of them, very, very similar feel on the face. This side over here, which was the OSS side, maybe a little bit smoother. I mean, I didn't have any touch-up or anything, so it wasn't a 3-pass BBS, but as far as the shave goes, very similar, very comparable feels. This side might be a little bit smoother just because of the more aggressive open comb side than the Shavecraft, but very, very similar shaves, very close shaves, and great feeling. Both razors are super smooth, and I enjoyed shaving with both of them, actually. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you learned a little bit more about it, and my recommendation to you is, depending on how much you have to spend, go with one of those two. If it's going to be your daily shaver, you're not going to find a much better daily shaver in a 3-piece razor. So I really enjoyed those shaves, and I am glad to have both of those razors in my rotation now. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click like down below, and don't forget to subscribe. If you'd like to subscribe, you can just click this link right here, and that will subscribe you automatically to the channel and get you updates. I've got some excellent items coming, and I think that you're really going to enjoy them. Got a prototype that I'm going to be getting in. I will also be getting another adjustable in for you guys to check out the shave, a straight razor and some brushes and things like that. It's going to be an exciting couple of weeks here on the Chiro Min channel, so I hope that you enjoy it, and shave on.